Welcome to our Cultural Dance Deep Dive podcast. Today our group will be exploring 5 globally influential dances from Rakesh Shafiri, also known as belly dance, salsa, bachata, dancehall, and bomba. Each of these styles carries its own unique aesthetic qualities, cultural histories, and social meanings. Throughout this episode, we'll look at where these dances originate from, how they express identity, and how they reflect broader societal and historical forces. We'll also compare their aesthetics, analyze social and religious parallels, and explore the evolution of these from across time, geography. By the end, we hope to show how dance is more than just movement. It also storytelling, resistance, and celebration and community.
So the first dance we're going to talk about is belly dance. So it's a Middle Eastern dance focused on fluid torso movement, hips accent, and expressive arms. It's traditionally performed at celebration and emphasizes grace, musicality, and control isolation. Secondly, we're going to talk about salsa. It's a fast, energetic partner dance with quick footwork, spins, and playful interaction. It comes from the Caribbean and is now popular worldwide in social dances scenes. Also, we're going to talk about bachata, which is a romantic partner dance from the Dominican Republic too, known for its close connection, simple side-to-side steps, and expressive body movement. Modern styles mix in R&B and sensual styling. We're also going to talk about dancehall, which is a Jamaican street dance culture built on rhythm, power, and attitude. It includes bold body movement, hips isolation, and steps that match popular dancehall music. Finally, we're going to talk about bomba. It's a traditional Afro-Puerto Rican dance where the dancer and drummer interact. The dancer calls a movement and the drummer follows, making it a conversation rhythm-based and expressive.
Hello, I'm Cameron.
And Gregorio.
We're going to be talking about the similarities and differences between Rakesh Shafiri, also known as belly dancing, and salsa.
Both salsa and belly dances share key similarities how they use the body to express emotion and connect with the music. Each dance relies heavily on expressive arms movements, which help frame the dancer and communicate feeling. They also emphasize musical interpretation, encouraging dancers to respond to the rhythm, melody, and accents in their own style. In addition, both forms require a strong body awareness, especially in the torso and hips, to create fluid, control, and expressive movements. Those shared elements make both dance rich, dynamic, and developing, connecting to their musical roots.
When we were looking into these dances, we discovered that both dances place a strong emphasis on expressive movement and emotional connection, and scenes and sense of conversation happening in between the bodies. In belly dancing, dancers are also guided by their emotion rather than strict choreography. According to the reading, movement is used to express feeling, intention, and spirit. In both traditions, music isn't just background sound. It's driving force that shapes and inspires their performances. There are also clear spatial and musical differences. Salsa uses vast shared dance spaces because the style is built around traveling steps and group interaction. Belly dancing is performed in more of a contained personal space, allowing the dancer to highlight torso and hip articulation with precision. Musically, salsa follows strong rhythmic structures, especially the clave, which supports the sharp, upbeat character of the movement. Belly dancing, by contrast, follows the melodic phrasing and emotional qualities of Middle Eastern music, which creates a more fluid and interpretive style.
For me, the most interesting part was recognizing how music drives movement differently in each dance. Salsa relies heavily on the rhythm and collective timing, while charqui follows melodic emotion and subtle phrasing. This helped me appreciate how dancers connect physically and spiritually to sound. It also tied back to the course idea that movement is never separate from the music or environment that informs it.
Dancehall originated in Jamaica, one of the Caribbean nations, in early 1980s. It emerged as one of the most popular music genre in the country. Dancehall is not just a form of dance or entertainment. It expresses in deeper roots of Jamaican culture. It reflects the lives and struggle of the Jamaican people. Dancehall has existed since the time of slavery, when the music and dance serve as an important spaces for community gathering. As a social context, dancehall is more than just a music genre. It functions as a cultural system within Jamaica and the wider Caribbean. Dancehall is both reflects and shapes society. The common themes in dancehall include poverty, political violence, sexuality, and aspirations for wealth and status. Dancehall artists often highlight issues such as corruption, inequality, and reflects community struggles. In terms of religion, dancehall exists alongside Christianity, which is dominant religion in Jamaican culture. Dancehall music often include profanities that used intentionally to reflect their struggles, life, and conflicts, expressed in the lyrics, such as sexual explicitness, aggressive language, and bold bodily expression in music videos, represent real social tensions. Both religion and dancehall address themes of struggle and liberation, which are judgment and morality, and hope and transformation, mirroring their hardship and experience in Jamaica.
So bachata started in the Dominican Republic as a simple emotional music that people in poor rural areas used to express love, heartbreak, and everyday struggles. So for a long time, it had a bad reputation because it was linked to bars and lower class life. So the mainstream didn't really accept it. After the Trujillo dictatorship ended in 1961, bachata slowly moved into cities and into the radio, and artists like Jose Manuel Calderon helped shape its early around. In the 80s and 90s, musicians added electric guitar and a more modern feel, which made it much more popular. Bachata truly went global in the 20s, with Aventura blending traditional Dominican rhythm with R&B and pop. Today, it keeps evolving central urban traditional, but at its core, bachata still carries the same emotion and storytelling that it started with.
Some of the historical background of bomba was it was mainly developed on coastal plantations in Puerto Rico, Loaiza and Ponce being a few. Bomba also later was spread to the U.S. mainland and became globally celebrated as a representation of Black Puerto Rican heritage. It was a way for them to emotionally express themselves, mock overseers, and communicate covertly. Because bomba used drumming, Spanish colonial authorities often restricted or banned African drumming, fearing uprisings, and because of this, bomba became a subtle form of rebellion.
As a group, this project helped us understand how deeply dance is connected to culture, identity, and history. We started comparing salsa and belly dance. We expected to mostly focus on movement, but quickly realized the aesthetics are shaped by social environment that created them. This assignment pushed us to think beyond dance and performance and see it as a form of cultural expression.